The Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. stands as an iconic leader who played a pivotal role in the American civil rights movement, championing the cause of equal rights for all, regardless of race. Born in 1929 amidst a deeply divided America, King's life became a beacon of hope in the struggle against racial inequality. Segregation in the United States. The first half of the 20th century saw racial segregation entrenched across America, especially in the South, where Jim Crow laws enforced strict separation between African Americans and white citizens. Early life and education. Martin Luther King Jr. was born into a middle-class family in Atlanta, Georgia, in 1929. Both his grandfather and father were pastors, shaping his upbringing with strong religious values. King attended religious colleges in the North, where he observed a more integrated society than the segregated South. Montgomery bus boycott. King's activism began in earnest when he moved to Montgomery, Alabama, in 1953. The arrest of Rosa Parks prompted him to lead a massive boycott of the Montgomery bus system, which eventually led to a Supreme Court decision banning segregated buses in 1956. Nonviolent protests and civil rights leadership. Inspired by Mahatma Gandhi's principles of nonviolent resistance, King organized churches dedicated to nonviolent protests for civil rights. His leadership culminated in the historic March on Washington for Jobs and Freedom in 1963, where he delivered the iconic "I Have a Dream" speech. Impactful words and nonviolent direct action. King's powerful oratory skills inspired millions and gave them hope for a better future. In a letter from an Alabama jail, King emphasized the importance of nonviolent direct action in creating a crisis that forces communities to confront the issues of racial inequality. National legislation and awards. King's efforts led to significant legislative changes, including the Civil Rights Act of 1964 and the Voting Rights Act of 1965, which overturned segregation laws around the country. In 1964, he was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize for his tireless dedication to the cause of civil rights. Beyond civil rights. King expanded his activism to address issues of poverty and opposition to the Vietnam War. Assassination and legacy. Tragically, Martin Luther King Jr. was assassinated in 1968 in Memphis, Tennessee, at the age of 39. His killer, James Earl Ray, was captured later. Despite his short life, King's legacy endured, leaving an indelible mark on the fight for equal rights. Conclusion. Martin Luther King Jr.'s unwavering commitment to justice and equality shaped a nation's consciousness and fueled the civil rights movement. His dream of a united and equal America echoes through the decades, inspiring ongoing efforts to address racial inequalities and reminding us all that change is possible through courage, determination, and the power of a shared dream.